everybody, and welcome back to Random Redstone. Now, in this episode, we're doing something very useful for all you people that have bases, or you want to hide something else. It completely depends, really. So, yeah, what we have here is a password unit, and pretty much the whole point of this is it will only activate this redstone here if you put in the right password, and it will only turn it off again if you put in the right password again. So, we've got different passwords here. So we have one which is just normal paper, we have one which is called let me in now, and we have another one which is just redstone. So we literally put the let me in one now, okay, activate the system, and you can probably hear all the systems activating, and it's not doing anything, and it's gone back into this one. That is not the password, okay. We'll try paper, see what paper does. Nothing whatsoever, okay. Paper should come back into here. There we go, so paper comes back into there. And now we'll try redstone, and that should automatically activate. There we go, as you see there, the redstone one behaves as the password and automatically goes through before it comes back into there. And if you want me to like reclose it, well, reopen it, I mean, because it's currently closed. If I need to open it, all I do go straight into there and put the password in again, and automatically change it from what it was to what it is, well, whatever you want it to be, really. So, incredibly useful thing. So I'll take that there, I'll flick that off. So, obviously, I don't need to explain that, because it's just a basic door, and you can pretty much have it going to anything if you want. So let's have a look at the redstone of this thing then, if I can get inside. So pretty much I'll start from the beginning and go onwards. So you put the item into this chest, and it goes along this trail and up through all these droppers using this kind of, well, this up circuit, which is literally just tons of droppers going up and putting the item into each one going up. Once it is up, it goes to this item checker. If it is the password, then it automatically goes down, activates this system, which I'll go on to in a minute, and then goes up through this one and goes back into the other chest. If it's not, then it just goes straight past it and goes straight down into here and into the chest. So if it is the right one, then it just goes straight down here into this dropper up there and then goes along. If it's not, it goes along here, around there, along there, and back down here and into the trail there. Really cool redstone. Item checker pretty much just goes along here. So if the redstone ever gets to here, because of there is 41 of the password in there. As soon as there is 42, it gets to here and automatically, well, unlocks the hopper below, allowing one to go through. And there's already one there ready to go through. So it automatically lets it go through. At the exact same time, it also activates this double T flip-flop, which is really awesome. I'll show you it working. So pretty much the point of the double T flip-flop is there's two pistons that go up to cause the pulse. There's normally only one with this kind of piston kind of T flip-flop, but there's two, because then if one accidentally fails, or accidentally someone breaks the block, there's still another one that will be able to take the action and make it all work. So it's less likely to go wrong with the two, which is cool. So obviously there's a piston there and everything, and once it goes through there and it's made into a pulse, it powers that block, which obviously pushes the block either forward or backwards, which then goes up here via the repeater into the redstone lamp, and then it goes outside to whatever you want it to be. Really, really simple redstone. So for the droppers and everything, all it is a simple clock circuit, my favourite clock circuit here, which you should know if you've been watching this series for quite a while. It is by far my favourite clock circuit, and all it is that clock circuit going into a block, which has a redstone torch there, repeater, then there's dust going into a block, which powers this dropper here. There's also a torch going up there into a block, and there's a redstone dust above, which then does all of those three. And together, this system then makes it so all of the droppers and everything make it so all the items go to the right place at the right time. Really, really simple bit of redstone. This thing, it doesn't matter whether it's in which mode it's in. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. You can have it in either. It doesn't matter. So yeah, really cool bit of redstone. You can build this, and you're gonna have it linked to massive doors. You can have it linked to, I don't know, a redstone PC. You can have it linked to like a mega cobble farm or anything. You can have it linked to anything. So I just had it as a basic kind of door just to show you how it kind of would be able to do it all. So I'll show you again. Literally, just put the item in this chest. If it's the right one, it will activate it or deactivate it depending on which one was on before. and it will put the thing back into there, which is really cool. And well, yeah. And the other thing I want to show you as well is it doesn't like only allow paper. You can literally just chuck in things like iron blocks, and it will not accept them, and it will just send it back to this chest. Oh, wrong chest there. Yeah, it'll send it back to this chest eventually. Because the reason why it takes a while is it will have to do checks and everything. So activate the system, make sure it's all working. Okay, and there's the block there. It's really cool. Now you're probably wondering how I've got the two chests right next to each other. Well, one is a normal chest, which is the one which you're going to put the items into, and the other one which you're going to get something back from is actually a trapped chest. Because if you have a trapped chest and a normal chest right next to each other, they can literally go right next to each other, which is really cool. But that's the way I've done it. You can have them the other way round if you want. I honestly, in my view, I would honestly say trapped chest is better for that one. And / weather clear, don't want it raining. If you are going to have the trap chest, whichever one is the trapped chest will automatically... well, yeah, whichever one is the trap chest will be the one that you won't be able to have items go in or out of it until you've gone out completely. So you can have the trap chest on the input or the output. It depends which one you want to have more control over. So yeah, you've got a lovely little password machine there. You can have tons of fun with that and make it so only you can get into certain areas of a base or even find the base. So yeah, until next time, bye!